Mic on.
Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Which means things are working properly. Yes, you can. Which means things are working properly. Hey, this is Omni024. Hey, this is Omni024. Or Omni Productions. Maybe I should get a screen that says Omni Productions coming up. That's what I am. Maybe I should just change my name to Omni Productions. Might be even better. Okay, I'm gonna mute that because things are going to get pretty distracting if I leave that on. So yeah, so we have MZ actually loaded up. I loaded MZ up before from things should work, but let's play test it anyway. Okay, we're gonna go to. Boy, you know something? I just figured out something. There is no music in this map whatsoever. I guess we're gonna figure that out, huh? Alright, so just the last thing. Malfa is moving 4 steps to the right because this is my wife. Yes, indeed. And this. Hey there, handsome. I'm going to move 4 steps to the right. Follow me. Alright, and I'm also going to go over here. Alright, so that works fine. So let's get out of here. Since I have to exit this way. Yeah, so like I said, they have a... I'm going to criticize them for this, the fact that I criticized them yesterday, I'm criticizing them again for it. They do not have like a way to actually exit the game. So in other words, like for instance, if you just, I understand like some games have like don't have an exit or some stuff like that. Like you just load it on to your screen and it's there. But some games do, like some games like just allow you to just exit it out of it. And then load like the cartridge or the disc or something like that. So for here, the fact that they don't have that is kind of strange. But anyway, we are going to go and do the game tutorials. I guess it has that. I didn't realize this before, but it actually has like a list of stuff. Event 1, Event 2, Event 3. Yeah, I don't know what they have, but like, apparently you can go into these houses and buy some stuff and stuff. I guess you're gonna be able to do it eventually, or change that so that you actually go into those places. But we are going to go to tutorial, and I think we did advanced transfer 2. So we're on step 5, which is condition switches and conditional branching part 1, and that is where really like the meat and bones of creating events and stuff. That's really really what happens, like or advancing a story. Like that's where you have to learn switches, and you have to learn like variables and stuff like that. So it's very handy to learn that stuff, because if you don't, no, you're not going to be able to make any sort of game. So let's start the tutorial here. And once again, it's going to say during a tutorial, if you execute a command other than the one the tutorial indicates to, you can go to the help stop tutorial to stop the current tutorial and start over. Well, that's fine. Do we have the product we finished in support? Yes. So we're going to load it. Actually, I see it, but we're going to load it. And we're going to bring this down here. And we're going to open it because it's what it wants us to, even though we don't really need to, but we're going to do that anyway. Okay, now we start the tutorial. Okay, if in this step we'll learn how to create events using switches and conditional branching. Click the normal town, which we are at already. Now we'll create 3 people who stand side by side left of the town center. So that will be at 10:18. So we're going to go, alright, we're going to go up a bit, 10, 18. Okay, there, that's where I went. So we're going to go there, and we're going to actually zoom this in a bit so we know where we're going to. So 10:18, that's where we are. Okay. First, we're going to make an event where an NPC will give you a potion once. Double click to create an event. Okay, let's call this event Potion Woman. Oh, great. Potion Woman. If he give me any nonsense text, I'm gonna change it, you know. Double click the image. Actor 3. Oh man, hold on. We messed that up. Let's go to game. Let's go to help stop tutorial, and let's do that again, because I clicked something like wrong, and alright, so we're gonna go there and do this again. Start tutorial. We're gonna go to there. Yes. Load game. RPG. Why did I call it game? Anyway, project loaded. Okay, start tutorial, blah blah blah. We'll create events using switches. Click normal town. Okay, so we're gonna go 10:18. Alright, we're gonna zoom in as well. And we're going to go down. Okay, we're 10:18. Alright, okay, double click the create event. Let's call the event Potion Woman. That's what we're doing. Okay. Potion Woman. Okay. Now we're going to double click the image. Click the actor 3. Okay, click the downward facing woman from the left in the bottom row. I guess this one, that's what they're saying, right? Click the downward facing woman, second from the left. Second from the left in the bottom row. I guess her. Okay, select the image. Alright. Let's make the contents. Double click the first empty line. Well, first, like to make a message saying that an item has been received. Select show text. Okay, I'm gonna give. Hi, Reed. Hi, Reed. Hi. You know what? I do that even better. Hi. I'll do that even better. Yeah, it's hi N, and I think that's 1. Isn't that one? Yeah. So we'll do 1. I think that's 1. Hi. This is good practice for me. So 1. Hi, Reed. Hi, Reed. Hi, Reed. Hi, Reed. Mom. See. Hi, Reed. I found this potion just lying on the just laying just I found this potion just laying on the side of the road. And I'm gonna side of the road. Okay. Of the road. Here. You can take it. You can take it. Here, you can have it. You can have it. Here, you can have it. Okay. Alright, so that's what I'll do. Okay, to set the text. Now, next we process the receipt of the potion. Double click the blank line. Change items. Select 7-1 potion. Which we did. Check that the item is potion and operation is increase and the operand is constant at 1 and click the OK. Now if we keep it like this, we can get potions whenever you talk to her. Yeah, but you don't want to do that. Now we're going to add a switch that contains the information that a potion was received. Double click the blank line. No, what it does is it changes it so that it doesn't change that the potion was, well, I guess maybe it does. But click control switches. This time we'll use the first switch. Use the first switch. It might not explain what the hell the switches are. So, but anyway, we'll use the first switch. You can name switches as so they're easy to distinguish. Click the switch. Click the first option in the list. Enter the name Get Potion. Hit next. Click OK to set the name. Okay. Make sure that the switch is set single. And that the operation is set to on, and then click OK. So we get. So make sure the switch is set to single, right? So that what that does is like. So that's not it's not like saying like it's like the item that you get. It's saying like the switches. So if you have like a range of switches, like if you have 1 through 5 or something, and that settles the condition. So the condition would be if you got you had like a whole bunch of stuff, I think. Or does it? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not really sure. But I think that's what it means. Okay, make sure you get the switch set to single version and click to on. And then click OK. Alright. We'll use the switch to create a reaction for the NPC after they've given a potion. Click New Event Page. We create a second page. We'll set it up like page 1, right? Set the image to the same as page 1. Double click. Actor 3. Okay. Click OK. Alright, we'll set the conditions for the event to appear. Put a check next to switch. Make sure the switch number is set to 1. Get potion. Which it is. Okay. Now we'll create the content for after she's given us a potion. Double click the top line. Show text. Use that potion wisely, okay? Alright, I'm gonna actually do that again. I hope that potion will I hope that potion will help you. Okay, so I would do this again. 1. I hope that potion will help you read. Okay, so I'll just put that there. Alright, use that potion. I hope that potion will help you read. Alright. Press OK to set the text. Okay, we're done setting up. Now we're done setting up this event. Well, you can do that, but there's other ways you can do that, so you don't actually have to use a switch in there. Okay, here will be a detailed explanation about event appearance condition and pages. You can create multiple pages for events, and when their conditions are fulfilled, the event will change to the appropriate page. If there are multiple pages when a condition is met, the page with the highest number will be executed. If no condition is specified, the page will always be considered to have its condition met. On the other hand, if 2 or more conditions are specified, the page will be considered to have its conditions met when all conditions are met. Right, so if you have like, say a potion, and then you have to have like an other in here or something, or like the variable. A variable is well, you have like say this person is looking for, let's say for instance that there's a person in town that is like looking for like okay, you get, okay, let me see, let me reword this. Let's say a person is looking for, I'm explaining variables here. Let's say a person is looking for a certain bunch of materials. Like they're looking for like crates or something. It's like somebody stole like a bunch of crates or something, and you have to go look for it. So you find like let's say you find like one crate or something, or two crates. So what it does is that you say, well, this, you have this certain amount of crates. Then if you have like a greater amount of crates, then this condition will be met. If that condition is met, then you will get that event, and if that event, then he'll give you like 100 gold pieces or something like that. You know, he rewards you that, and then you have to switch it off again after you get, after that happens, and make sure that he doesn't like give you that reward again, because he would. But anyway, that's really what variables do. That's one of the things variables do. So you know, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. That's really it's really something that they might actually get into. I don't know if it will, but you never know. So if no condition, so anyway, we're going to go back to here. So if no condition is specified, that page will always be considered to have its condition met. On the other hand, if two or more conditions are specified, the page will be considered to have its conditions met when all conditions are met. Okay. Let's consider our current case. When switch 1 is on, the condition of page 2 is met, and the event is changed to the page 2 event. When switch 1 is not on, the event will be the page 1 event, which has no condition set. So, in other words, if the condition is not met, it goes to page 1. If you have a condition and it's going to change or something, then it has to be a later event, and it has to be like page 2. So that's all. This is pretty important. So would you like to read the explanation again? And we'll read the explanation again. So you can create multiple events for pages for events. I'll repeat this again. You can create multiple pages for events, and when their conditions are fulfilled, the event will change to the appropriate page. If there are multiple pages when a condition is met, the page with the highest number will be executed. So what it's saying is that if you have a page 3, for instance, and you have the same condition as this, like for instance, I have page 2 and it says the same thing, but she says something different, then it'll go to page 3 because that condition is met, but also the condition is also met. So if I had page 3, for instance, that's where it would go. So that's what happens. The page with high, okay, will be executed. If no condition is specified, the page will always be considered to have its condition met. So if I don't have a condition on there, like anything on there, it'll go to page 2. So if I did not have this switch on, it will always go to the second page. So she would always say, I hope that this potion will help you. Other than that, but okay, but since that is on, that switch gets turned on when I talked to her the first time, then it goes to here, and then she'll say that. So if no condition is specified, that page will always be considered to have its condition met. On the other hand, if two more conditions are specified, the page will be considered to have its condition met when all conditions are met. Right. So let's consider our current case. When switch 1 is on, the condition for page 2 is met, and the event is changed to the page 2 event. When the switch is not on, the event will be the page 1 event, which has no condition set. This is all pretty important, so would like to read that explanation again. All right, so you basically know what's going on. So we're gonna click OK. Should I click apply? But okay. Next, we're going to create someone whose dialogue changes depending on whether or not you've gotten a potion. Double click it 1118. Okay. Name the potion. Name the event Potion Judge. Okay. Potion Judge. Okay, so we're going to go to Actor 3. And we'll use the man with the hood. From the second right in the bottom row, choose the sprite with him facing downward. Okay, click and set the image. Shit. This time we're going to use a conditional branch to determine whether or not the player has gotten the potion. Double click the first line in contents. Okay, so this is what happens. So this is a thing where this is actually kind of interesting. All right, so we're gonna make a conditional branch. Check that the switch is checked off, and that. Okay, hold on. That's confusing. Again, that's confusing. You should say check. You should make sure. You should. Okay. You want to have this actually checked or actually switched on, not switched off. If you say switched off, then people are gonna get that confused. So, and this is what I'm telling the RPG Maker folks over at RPG Maker, that you don't want to use those terms, especially in English, because like then it get all confused. So what you want to say is make sure that make sure that it's checked, or that it's on. Okay, so that is actually on, and that get potion is set to on, which it is. Okay, check off create else range. We're not going to do that. Okay. Click OK, and it'll reset. We'll enter the dialogue for when you have potion and when you don't. First, let's do it for when you have one. Just double click. Show text. Use potions wisely. What is it with you? I'm sorry. Here's why I gave you that potion because she likes you. You. So use it wisely. Okay. But the only reason my sister gave you that potion is because she likes you. So use it wisely. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna double click this else line. Okay. We selected something wrong. Alright. Well, good thing that holds up. Okay. I don't like you hanging around my sister, Reed. Just tread carefully. Okay. So this guy's like a little bit angry with Reed, but well, whatever. Right. Okay, so we're done setting up this event. Switches record conditions, such as completing actions, and are useful for dividing processes. Okay. So he basically what he's saying is that basically this is saying that this condition is saying that if the switch is on, if get potion is on, then he's going to say the only reason my sister gave you that potion is because she liked you. So use it wisely, or he'll say, I don't want you hanging around my sister. Reed, just tread carefully. Okay. Switches record conditions such as competing actions and are useful for dividing progress. Also, it's possible to achieve the same results without conditional branching by increasing event pages like you did with Potion. You could use conditional branches. You could also use conditional branching with Potion. Yes, you could do that too, but they wanted to show you like what would happen. When images or other conditions need to change, you'll have to use event pages. But in cases like this, you are free to choose. Okay, click OK to finish event creation. Next, we'll make an event where you lose a potion. Double click 2 spaces to the right of the moon. Okay, so we're gonna so 1318. Okay, potion beggar. Okay, we're gonna go to people. Click the kid facing downward on the top row. Click OK to set the image. Let's enter the content. Double click the first line. Show text. Give me a potion. I don't think we're gonna do that. I lost my potion. I lost my potion. I was going to I bought it for Grandpa. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I can't actually see what the hell they're saying because it's right there in front of me, so I'm gonna have to go back when that is gone. I bought it for Grandpa. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Okay. I lost my potion. So you can actually, what you can actually do with this, so you can say, for instance, you could actually say, use a choice that says, give him that potion, or not, but okay, give me a potion. We'll enter this process that will forcibly take a potion from the player. Next. Click OK and it will be set. Okay. Double click the next line. Change items. Click potion. Summon this potion. Right. And we will decrease it. Check that the item is potion and that is constant at 1. Decrease as the operation. So we're going to increase this by 1. And then we're going to hit next. So we're going to take away a potion from our inventory. But we're not like it's not saying that we're turning it off. So okay. Or we're turning the switch off. It's just saying that we took a potion from our inventory. Now the process of losing a potion has been made. If you don't have one, nothing will happen. Right, so we don't want to have a potion, nothing will happen. Click OK to set the event. The event completion is complete. Save a work. We'll do that. Okay, after you get a potion, it will be lost when you talk to the kid. The potion won't give you any more. Keep this in mind and conduct a playtest. So we'll do that. So we'll go here. And I'll go up to here. I lost my potion. I bought it for Grandpa. Okay. So when I do this... I don't want you hanging around my sister, Reed. Just tread carefully. Hi, Reed. I found this potion just lying on the side of the road. Here, you can have it. I hope that potion will help you, Reed. The only reason my sister gave you that potion is because she likes you, so use it wisely. Alright, But, so we have to go in inventory, though, to see if we actually lost that potion. So, item. Okay, we have a potion now. Item, we have a potion. Restores HP by 500 points. Okay, that's great. Okay, so let's go in here. We'll actually talk to him again. I lost my potion. I bought it for Grandpa. Okay, so then we'll go into inventory again. Now we won't have any potions. Good gosh almighty. I'm patrolling the town center. Stay out of my way. Alright. Hello, my darling Reed. She's fixed that too. So it doesn't actually have that number anymore. Okay. Hey, can you do us all a favor and kill all those nasty monsters inside the Deer Eye Cave? They're giving me zits. I'll do it. I appreciate it, Reed. Hey, can you do a... Okay. I'm busy. Why, you're a grateful little turd, Wolfen. So, yeah, yeah, she says that. But, yeah. But the only reason my sister gave you that potion is because she likes you. So use it freely. So use it wisely. I hope that potion will help you, Reed. Alright, so this boy takes it away from you. But you can make a choice where you actually just give him a potion. And then these guys are gonna do that. So, so that's it. So I'm just going to exit out of it because yes, 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 I know that I dare. Yes, 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 yes. I'm sorry. I just can't get over that music. Okay. Were you able to fully check everything? Did you open the menu sheet and see if you had a potion? I did. Will you test again to check other conditions? Sure. After you get a potion, it will be lost when you talk to the kid. The potion woman won't give you anymore. Please keep in mind as you play test. I'll do this again, just to make sure. Okay, so we'll go to F4. Alright, so just so we know, you have an item. You go to item, items, and we don't have potion. We don't have a potion. So we'll go to this kid first, and we'll talk to him. I lost my potion. I bought it for Grandpa. Okay, that's great. So we'll go to tier again. We still don't have potion. Now we'll go over here and talk to this guy. I don't want you hanging around my sister, Reed. Just tread carefully. Hi, Reed. I found this potion just lying on the side of the road. Here, you can have it. Alright. So now we'll go in here. Hey, she gave me a potion. Great. That's great. Alright, so we'll talk to her again. I hope that potion will help you, Reed. The only reason my sister gave you that potion is because she likes you. So use it wisely. Alright, that's fine. So we still have the potion. Not a key armor. Not a key item, but actually... I don't know why it's doing it. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna go here. I lost my potion! I brought it for Grandpa! Okay. So now, we do not have any potions. Great. Now we're going to game end, do title, go to F4, exit out of it. Are you able to check a reading? Did you open the menu screen and see if you had a potion? Yes. Retest again to test other conditions? No. Well done. We'll move on to the next step, part 2. The tutorial has been complete. Alright, well, we'll save it. And then we will move on to the next tutorial because we still are doing that. So tutorial is conditional. Alright, so we're going to do that more. So switches and conditional branching part 2. Okay. So we are going to start tutorial. Warning, during a tutorial, if executed... Okay, we did that again. Alright, if you have a have you finished... do you have the project we finished in step 5? Yes. We're going to load up the project again because we're loading the project again. It should ask, do you already have the project loaded? Yes. Something like that. Like, do you already have the project loaded? Yes. Okay, then I'll go to that there. But I don't think they have that program, so they just have like a one-track mindset with that. It's fine, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Project loaded. We will now start the tutorial. Okay, in this step, we'll change up the previous step and learn about... In this step, we will change up the previous step and learn more about conditional branching, which is probably a good idea. In step 5, we use a switch to determine if conditions are met. However, it is also possible to determine if the player has a potion or not without using switches. Let's try it for ourselves. Double-click the potion woman, which is her. Open page 2. Okay, we're going to change the appearance condition from switch to item. Remove the check from the switch. Okay. Check off item. Okay. Check the box, not check off. Check the box, but whatever. They're going to keep on using these terms. I don't think saying check off, check the box. Okay, but anyway. Change Evan to potion. Right. With that, this event will be triggered when the player is holding a potion. Well, it'll be when it's holding a potion. But when it, but see, you would usually use that for like if you have like key items or something. Let's say like you wouldn't use it for like for how many they have or something like that. You would use it for like say like you went on a quest for something, like some lady or something had her golden harp stolen or something, or she has a golden bracelet stolen or something, and you need to find it. And so you find that key item, and you bring it back to her. And what would really happen is that the girl would be grateful for you. It would trigger that event. She would be grateful, and then whatever else would happen. Like she would give you a reward or something like that, like a gold reward or something of that nature. Or, if it was a mature game, she would go and, do stuff with you. But, we're not going to go there. Not very good. But anyway, with that event, the event will be triggered when the player is holding a potion. Open page 1. We did. Yes. And What do you want me to do? I open page 1. Jeez, what do you want me to do? I did. You need to have, like, man, these need to be double checked, man. Cause like if the tutorial's not working, then I mean it's pretty shoddy work, dude. I did open page 1. What do you... Okay. Next, double click the minion who judges whether or not you have a potion. That was him. We'll change the condition in the conditional branch. Select edit. Okay, on the click on the 4th tab in the page and open it. Check off item. Check the box item. Change potion. Click the set changes. Now the condition is met. The party possesses a potion. A potion. I don't really like doing stuff that way, but I mean, you would do it, like I said, you would do it for key items or some stuff like that. But other than that, and the same thing with here. Like if you have an actor or something in your party, appears when the specified actor is in the party. Like, so say you have like let's say for instance you like have to go find like a person or something, like, oh, my son is missing, please find him immediately, or something like that. So you have to go find this kid or and he joins a party, and you have to go and return him back. So you have to escort him back or something, sort of like an escort mission or something. So the guy will be in your party, and then that will meet the condition. So that's another thing. So, but cell switch is interesting, because what that does is that turns a switch. It turns a switch on inside the event. So let's say you have a condition where the switch turns on, and so what will happen is something happens. You know, you have stuff happening in the event. Then you have something here that says turn on self switch. Okay, that turns on self switch. So you have a second page that says self switch is on. It is on this switch. Okay, well then that's what happens. So yeah, you have like a lot of ways to make things happen in here, and it's actually pretty powerful once you start thinking about it, because you got so many different ways to do things. So yeah, I mean, I get it. I get that like people don't actually know much about how to do switches and conditions and stuff like that, but they are integral to learning RPG Maker. Like if you don't know how to do that, then it's really you can't do anything. So it's a thing, you know. It's a thing. So, but anyway, we're done setting events, so click OK and it'll be set. Okay, save your product. Gonna run the playtest. Okay, so we're gonna go to 4. So the same thing is gonna happen. So right now you do not have any potions. Okay, we're gonna go up to the kid. He's going to say lost my potion. I brought it for Grandpa. Alright. I don't want you hanging around my sister, Reed. Just tread carefully. Hi, Reed. I found this potion just lying on the side of the road. Here, you can have it. Okay. So at this point, right now, I have a potion. So it says, so I have actually a potion. Okay. Now, I'll say, I hope that potion will help you, Reed. Which is what the case of what happens. The only reason my sister gave you that potion is because she likes you. So use it wisely. I lost my potion. I bought it for Grandpa. Okay, so at this point, I don't have the item. Alright. Now, if I go back here... Alright, so it loops. Right? So that's going to loop now. Because you lost a potion. So if you lost a potion, what's going to do is you're going to get a potion again, and then you're going to lose it again. So that's what that does. So like, alright, I'm gonna game end here. Once you're done playtest, there's some more explanation. Right. We learned that by making a switch that generates items, we can perform different actions than with a switch. You create a situation where once you get the item, you can never get it again. We use switches, and for a situation where you can receive the item continually, it's best to branch using items. There are still many other conditions you can specify, so please try them out for yourself to learn about them. But the one you will use the most the one you will have the most opportunity to use is the switch. This tutorial has been completed. I'm going to do some extra things with it, so that doesn't happen. So one thing I'm going to do with this, I lost my potion. But we're going to put a we're gonna put something new in here. Show choices. Here, I have a spare. Fighters, keepers, kid, fighters, keepers, kid. Okay. So let's cut this out. And let's put that here. Okay, so that just changes the items to -1. So if you go here, let's say you go here. Oh, okay, let me actually do something else here. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I can go and tell Grandpa. I can go and give this to Grandpa. To Grandpa. Thank you. Thank you. I can go and give this to Grandpa. Okay, so that's what he's gonna say. Okay, so, okay. Whiny kid. Okay. Whiny kid. Whiny kid. Okay, I put Wah! You are so mean. You are so mean. You are so mean. Okay, so that actually, so you actually have a choice now to actually give him that potion. So that'll do that. But let's do this too. Let's say this. Let's do a new event page. Alright. So what we're gonna do with this, I can go and give this to Grandpa. Okay. So let's control switch. Okay, so they still only have A, B, and C, and D. So let's turn that on. So what we'll do here, I'll show you how this works. So control self switch on. So we're going to turn this self switch on. It's going to be A. And then we're going to have show text, and we're going to have Whiny Kitty. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So basically what's going to happen is that I really shouldn't do this because like the tutorial might do the same thing. So okay, but thank you. I can give this to Grandpa. So we can do that. Now, okay. So let's test this out. Play test this. Yeah, we're going to save changes. Alright, so F4. Alright, so what happens is this. I lost my potion. I bought it for here. I have this here. Oh, thank you. I can give this to Grandpa. And now he's gone. Thank you so much. Okay. So what happened there tell you exactly what happened there. So what happened there? He disappeared because he doesn't have a, he does not have, okay. Same as characters, okay. Now, so change items. Here, I have a spare. Potion 1. Okay, that's great and all, but it takes your potion away, like, if you don't even actually have anything. Like, it still does that. So, we're probably gonna have to do some edits, but, it might go into, like, some tutorials on how to do that. But we'll save it, and we'll do it, because I don't want to get myself too far ahead of these tutorials, because I'm actually showing this to you guys while I'm doing this. So, all right. So I lost my potion. I bought it for Grandpa. Here, I have a spare. Oh, thank you. I can go and give this to Grandpa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So, I don't want you hanging around my sister, Reed. Just tread carefully. Hi, Reed. I found this potion just lying on the side of the road. Here, you can have it. So, thank you so much. So, it doesn't actually take that potion away, because, now, it's there. But if I didn't actually have a potion, then you would have to put like another condition in there, like, oh, sorry, I can't, sorry, I can't really do anything for you, or something like that. So you have to have like a variable or something that says, like, for instance, I don't have a potion or something. So, but we can might actually get to that. If we don't get to that, I'll show it to you. But we're moving on to the next tutorial, so tutorial. Okay. So we did conditional branching part 2. We're going to do treasure and self switches. So yay, we're going to get some stuff. Start tutorial. Okay. Have we finished the project in step 6? Yes. Loading the project again. Do that again. Project loaded. Now start the tutorial. This time we're going to learn about self switches, which I just actually explained, but okay. Click normal town. This time we'll create 2 events around a wooden crate. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I actually explained the self switches, but we'll do it again. This time we'll create 2 events around a wooden crate at the top left of town. Scroll to the left part of the map. That would be there. All the way down over there, but I'm going to okay. First we'll create a treasure chest. Since players start with 0 money, let's make this treasure chest give some. Place the treasure chest to the right of the crate. 2-2. Okay. Click the find these coordinates. Right click to the right of the crate at 2-2 and click OK. Quick ventilation, and I'm going to click treasure treasure chest. Make sure that the content is checked off as gold, or checked on as gold, and enter 1,000 gold as the amount. Sheet. We actually want to hit 1,000. Okay. Click OK, and a treasure chest will be created. Okay, cool. Double click the treasure chest. Check for control switch A. Check for control switch switch A in the contents list. Control A, yeah, that's what it is. It equals on. It has equal on. If it equals off, then it'll do the same thing. It'll be over here. So go to the tab on page 2. You can see the image from this page is the chest for the in open state. Check that the appearance condition is set to self switch A. That's what it was. Right. These settings are similar to the switch settings we learned in step 5. So now to explain how self switches and switches differ. Like switches, self switches can be turned on and off, but unlike switches, they cannot be referred to other events. So, like I said, these switches are like they're event specific, so they only work for that event, for the event that you are using or you trigger. So they can't be doing anything else. You can't do anything else. So unlike switches, they can be turned on and off, but unlike switches, they cannot be referred to by other events. Each event can have self switches from A to D. Since they're unaffected by other events, one benefit is that they're easy to understand. Yes, they're very easy. So they're very easy because they only go in that event. So you can have them on or off. But it's better to have like A, B, C, and D. Like if you have like more than one thing happening for that event, for instance, then it's best to probably like use a. It's best to probably so if I had like event 1 and turn the switch A on, and then you do event 2, and like say you have a new event page, event 3, then you would, and something triggered that switch to B, and so like the same thing would happen. I could actually do that with something else if I wanted to. I could actually show you what that would do, but yeah. I say so. Since they're affected by other events, one benefit is that they're easy to understand. However, when you need to make references from other events, you have to use regular switches. Right? Exactly. This ends explanation on self switches. Would you like to read this explanation again? So I think I explained it to you. So like switches, self switches can be turned on and off, but unlike switches, they cannot be referred to by other events. Each event can have self switches A to D. Since they're affected by other events, one benefit is okay. However, when you need to make references to other events, you have to use regular switches. Would you like to read the explanation again? No. Okay. Click OK. Now, click Cancel. Cancel? Why would you do that? Let's make an event that uses self switches. We'll create some flashing spots that gives money when someone investigates them. That's pretty cool. Next, we'll make it the events so that page 1 is for before you get the gold, and page 2 is after you get the gold. Put the money in the wooden crate. Double click 1, 2. Type drop gold. Dropped gold. Okay. Double click the image. Select flame from the list. Select the top most sparkle from the bottom half. Fifth column, make this animate vertically. Alright. Select the topmost sparkle from the bottom half. Fifth column from the right. 1, 2, oh wait. From the right one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh man, I can't see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's referring to this. Click OK to set the image. We'll set things up to animate the sparkle. Set autonomous movement type to custom. Select route. Set the movement route as follows. Turn left. Turn right. Turn up. Turn down. Excuse me. Turn left, turn right, turn up, turn down. Now we set the light to animate. Let's click OK to set the movement route. It also repeats, so make sure it repeats, because if it doesn't, it'll sparkle like one time and that's it. So make sure that's put on there. We will set the animation speed. Set the autonomous movement frequency to higher. Check that the trigger is set to action button. It is. The condition to activate the event is when the player presses the action button on it. Right. Let's make the contents. Double click the first empty line. Okay, now we're going to control the self switch. So we're going to do a self switch. Check that the self switch is A and that the operation is set to 1. And click OK, which it is. Okay, double click the next line. Now we're going to check change gold. Check that the operation is set to increase there, and that operation is constant. Enter the value as 1,000. Jeez, really? So we're gonna get 2,000 gold here just because? Okay. Click OK and it will be set. Double click the blank line. Alright. Show text. Alright. So this is what happens. So the G is basically I found gold. So it will be converted into a unit of currency. So basically it'll say you got the gold, or this is what the gold is, or that's the term of what this game is. So if you had, like, let's say for instance you changed like in the system, you went into the system and you changed the term gold into Jill, then you would get 1,000 Jill. That's basically what that's saying. So hold on. found 1000 G. Okay, that's basically what it's saying. Found 1000 G. Okay. Next. Okay. Click OK to set the text. You would also also what I do is you don't go into it here, but like let's say you find something. Hey, I found something. This is what happens. What I usually do is I change the window to be something different. Like the background. See, I'll go to background for instance, and it'll be different. Like, oh, you change it or it's different, like that type of thing. So I'll say OK. But anyway, I'll hit OK. We'll make a second event page. Click new event page. Okay. Make sure you're on page 2. We are. Check self switch under conditions. Make sure that that A is selected, which it is. That's all for page 2. This is because after you get the gold, there's nothing left. Now, for a little more explanation, open page 1. The reason the self switch is controlled before the text is displayed is so that the image will change to the one on page 2, which is nothing. The image will become the image of the relevant page the moment the switch is triggered. Basically, even if the content on page 1 is still being executed, this is where only the image is changed to that of page 2. Keep in mind the concept of event that is still executing while the image of another page is showing. This concept of event that is still executing while the image of another page is showing. Would you like to read the explanation again? I mean I would. Okay, so the reason the self switch is controlled before the text is displayed is so that the image will change to the one on page 2. Right. The image will become the image of the relevant page the moment the switch is triggered. Okay, so if it triggers, for instance, then the image will change to A, but you still the event will still play out until it reaches its end. So that's what it's saying. It's basically saying so if I click that, the sparkle will go away. It'll be nothing there, but you will still get the message of I got 1000 gold. Yeah, so that's what it's basically telling you. But so basically, even if the content on page 1 is still being executed, which is what would happen, we would get that. This is where the image is changed. This is where only the image is changed that of page 2. Keep in mind that the concept of event that is still executing while the image of another page is showing. Yeah, so it's running, but it changes to the image when the switch is triggered. Would you like to read the explanation again? No, but what I do want to do, now, I do want to do this. Edit, and I want to actually make that. Dim. So what that'll show like a different so here I found 1000 gold. Great. It's not actually showing what it would be, but yeah, I mean, I do so much stuff with that. Like I'll put like images stuff. Be like, okay, well you found this. Just, there's gold that you found. Make gold coins or something. So no, we're not going to read the explanation again. No. So I'll click OK to set the event. Change the player's default position before playing a playtest. Put the player at the wooden crate in 1-3. I don't really know why we need to do that when we can just walk there, but okay. Right click 1-3 and select position, starting position. Here, player 6, save the project. Run a playtest. Investigate both events and check the menu to see if your gold has increased. Alright then. So here we are. I'm gonna go here to F4. We'll go. Found 1,000 gold. Okay. So we got 1,000 gold. Now that's not now it's not gonna. So now we're gonna go here. 1,000 gold were found. Were found? Was found. Okay, so we're gonna go here again. So now we have 2,000 gold. And that's what happened. And we can go behind this area. That's pretty cool. Kind of getting an idea of what I might want to do for my first game. And it's not like a typical like long RPG. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. Maybe use these guys because not use these guys, but I'll use like different types of dudes, and maybe not even one. Maybe just one dude in general. Yep. Do do do. And I think I won't even use plugins for that. I think I'll just make it. I think the first game I make will be nothing that. It won't be anything that too spectacular, but I think it'll be good enough that people might enjoy it. I think I might do that. So maybe save my money. Maybe I get some money, some money from it, or something like that, or some coffers. I don't know, but not even that. I'll just make a game, make a short game of it or something, and maybe I might sell it for like $5 or something. You know, you might have something to distract yourself for like that. I mean, anything too spectacular or something. You can like drop $5 to me or something, and I could get that revenue or something like that. I don't know. I might do that, but it really depends. I've never really released a game before, so but I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, yeah, I did get that stuff. So, yay! This is the end of step 7. Well done. We'll reuse the gold spot later, so don't forget about it. That being said, alright, so I wanted to make sure It does indeed sparkle. This is end of step 7. Well done. We'll use the gold spot later, so don't forget about it. This tutorial has been completed. Well, that's great and all, but you know what? Let's do something else with this. Haven't you got the gold in your pockets? You greedy, you greedy minion. Have you got enough gold in your pockets, you greedy man? You greedy man? I know. That's so bad. Alright, okay. Also what I'm gonna do for this. Play and effects chess. Alright, so you actually... Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do with that is I play a sound effect for a chest. We're actually gonna edit this. It's gonna dim was okay. You know, the one of the reasons why I did that is because one of the games that I used to play, Tales of, it's called Trails from the Sky. And they used to have like treasure chest messages that you would receive, and they would usually be really stupid treasure chest like messages and stuff like that. So that's what that does. So I'm gonna apply that, and then what I'm gonna do with this. We're also gonna put something new here. And they might actually do that, but we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna play a BG me. Yeah, I'm gonna play a me. Yeah, let's not play that. Jeez, really? Okay, well, I guess we can play that. Gag. Alright, let's see. Let's play a sound effect. Yeah, that's better. We'll call it, I'm not really sure what these... Oh, here, I see. Yep. That's better.
Charge complete.
You know what? I think what we should do is... I've done... Oh, here, portables. Let's see. No. Well, that's for what, like those futuristic things where like they have like all those futuristic stuff. Let's try my magic. No. There we go. That's actually pretty good. We can use that. Let's see what item is. There we go. That's what I want. All right. So we'll apply that. Now we're gonna play test this. Okay, and now I'm getting back into the swing of things. It's getting a lot easier to remember things. So I'm gonna go to 4. Okay. So found 1,000 gold. Okay. 1,000 gold was found. Have you got enough gold in your pockets now, you greedy man? So yeah, I have 2,000 gold, and that's it. So we're gonna go to title. I'm going to minimize this. So I can exit out of it, because there is no exit button on the demo. And I'm going to say, well, okay, so we did everything that we actually wanted to do. So we're going to go to the next tutorial here. And so we're going to do creating shops. Well, that's pretty cool. We'll have to probably make a map and some stuff, because if we're doing that, we're definitely going to have areas where... So this might actually be pretty extensive. So let's start the tutorial. Okay, doing a tutorial, yeah. Have we finished the project in step 7? Yes. We will load the project because we have to load the project. So we will load the project yet again. Project loaded. Now we will start the tutorial. In this step, we will create an item shop. Well, okay, that's pretty cool. Click normal town. Okay. The inn is a building with a yellow roof right in the town center. That's where it is. As in step 1, we'll use a sample map for the interior of the inn. Right click the normal town and click load sample map. Scroll down the list and click in first floor. Click OK. You know what the problem with this is? I'll give you a definition of why the hell this is a problem. But even though we're using sample maps, okay, I get that we're using sample maps, but I'll tell you in a minute. Okay. Now a map has been created. A level under normal town. Yeah, well, it's also created. It's also created. The stone cave is also like there, so I don't think that's where it's supposed to be. So yeah, it created a level under normal town. You can create a layered map structure like this. Okay, now let's connect the maps. Right-click the map's entrance, and select quick event creation transfer. Right. So we'll do quick event creation transfer. Click and edit the location. Click normal town, and click the front of the yellow building. Click OK and set the location. Okay, is the location set to normal town 2317? Well, yes it is. Click OK. The event will be created. Next, we want to make the entrance from the town to the inn. So click normal town. Find the coordinates 2316, the entrance to the inn. That's where it is. Right click and select edit, because the event was already made. Double click the topmost line of contents. Click transfer player. Click the location's direct designation. Click in first floor. Okay. That's what I did. Make sure the location is 1018 or beside it and click OK. Make sure the location is 1018 or beside it. Yeah, that's where it is. And click OK. This links the town and indicator. Plus OK. Click OK. Next, click the event in the inn. Click in first floor, which we did again. Oh my god, yes we did. To create an inn event, first find the counter at 1019 that faces the entrance. $10.19. That's where it is. It says it right here. Next. Click quick creation event. Alright, quick creation event in. Alright, this time we won't change the image or price. Click OK and it will be set. Now the event is complete. Next is the item shop. For this we'll make a traveling merchant staying at the inn we'll make a traveling merchant staying at the inn into an item shop. We'll make the merchant's coordinates in the guest room. 7-Eleven. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry right now. But I'm sorry, but did they do this deliberately? Because 7-Eleven is a freaking name of a convenience store. I don't know. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if the people are from if people see this from other countries or whatever. But 7-Eleven is a name of a convenience store where you go and get items and stuff for purchase and things like that. Where you like go in and out of the store just to buy like random items. So the fact that this character is going to be located at 7-Eleven at the end, I just find it really, really freaking hilarious. I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but yeah, I just find that hilarious. Anyway, click to find those coordinates. Yeah, we did. Okay, we did. Double click 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Change them to traveling merchant. I should change it to convenience store clerk. Whatever. Traveling merchant. Click next. Double click the image. Click people 3. Pick someone who looks like a merchant. Click people 3. Click the man facing furthest and the bottom left row, furthest to the left in the bottom row. I guess here. Click OK to set the image. Guy looks like a frickin' guy does not look like a merchant at all. For the event content, we're going to set it up so that you can shop after we reach you. Double click the line and contents. Click the first page of the tab. Select show text. Hello. Hello. I've traveled. I've traveled a long. I've traveled long distances. Hi, I've traveled long distances to peddle my various goods. Would you like to take a look at these items? I'll say, yeah, I've traveled long distance to peddle my various goods. Would you like to travel? Would you like to look at these items? Choose. Click OK to set the text. Okay, double click the next line. Page 3. Shop processing. We're going to add merchandise for sale to this list. Double click the first line. Alright, select 7 potion. And that's what it did. Check that the item is checked and set the potion and click OK. Alright. Double click the next line. We'll make the second item magic water. Okay. Click OK and it will be set. Double click the next line. And we'll make the third item is spell herb. Okay. Okay, click OK and it will be set. Double click the next line. I'll make the 11th item. We'll make the 11th item stimulant. Click OK to set the items. We're done adding goods to sell. Press OK and it will be set. The items and equipment you can select here. The items and equipment you can select here for the shop are registered in the database, which will be explained later. The price is also determined by the database, and when the player sells items, they will be brought for half their value. If the price is 0, the merchant will not buy the item. That's it for this explanation. We can get back to work. Lastly, let's make a message for after the player is done shopping. Double click the next line. Go up to page 1. Show text. Thank you. Please come live. Thanks. I hope that you find. Thanks. I hope that you will shop here again. Thanks. I hope that you'll shop here again. That's better than thank you. Come by again next time. Yeah, okay. Click OK to set text. Now the traveling merchant event is complete. Press OK and it'll be set. Now our inn and item shop are finished. Save the project. Now let's run a playtest. Since your starting gold will be 0, test it out after you get the gold from the chest in the grass patch made in the last step. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Okay, so we got 2,000 gold. We're gonna go down here. Hello, my darling Reed. Can you do us all a favor and kill all the nasty monsters inside the nearby cave? They're giving me zits. I'll do it. I appreciate it, Reed. I don't know if that end is gonna work. Because, okay, it actually does work. $10 gold for 1 night. Would you like to stay? Yes. Alright, so that works. It works, but at the same time, what I would do is, well, we can't go up there right now because we don't have a vent. But, Hello, I've tried long distance to peddle my various goods. Would you like to take a look at these items? Sure. Let's see. Let's buy 5 potions. Magic water. Oh, we can't buy it. We'll buy 1 news. 1 news. And hey, 1 of these. Okay. I hope that you will shop here again. Alright, that's a lot better. So now we have items. And we have 5 potions, 1 stimulant, a magic water, and a dispel herb. Raises the subject from the dead. Well, I would definitely call that something different. But that's pretty cool. Now we have that. So here is the problem with this, and I'll be honest with you. Maybe at the end of the tutorial I'll tell you why loading sample maps is okay, is fine for like if you're like doing this stuff and everything, but like well, I'll go to the title. We're all done. This is the end of step 8. This tutorial has been completed. Okay, so I'm gonna explain why these sample maps are. They're great for like if you have if you just want to put something together. Actually, I gotta move this stone cave somewhere else. I don't think this should be up. Okay. Nah, see, the problem is that... Okay, there we go. Okay. I was making sure, because see, that the N has to be in there. Alright. So here's the problem with loading a sample map. So see how the outside of here, how it looks like all stony and everything. Like, yeah, but like all these bricks and everything and such. I mean, that's what outside of the building looks like. Alright, but if you go inside, well, it looks like this. And the outside looks completely different from that. Also, if you look at that, if you're trying to be realistic and everything, these windows aren't the same as these windows. So, if you are trying to be really realistic and stuff, match your like inside and outside with the buildings and stuff. Because, I mean, it works and fine in principle and like just doing this. But if you're working with like, if you're like building a project or doing something like that, yeah. So just be careful. It's because somebody could play the game and be like, what the hell is this? Like, it's not the same as being outside. Well, yeah, because it's a simple freaking product. So, that's the only problem I had with it. But it's good for like learning and stuff. So, I guess, but they could have gone into a little bit more with how the mapping works and how you make a map and stuff like that, which they have not gone onto at all. And I could probably make this field map look a lot cooler if I put some trees right here. Let's dot this area with a few trees, and let's make this area like have some trees in this area right here, and we'll do it right here as well. And okay, now let's do something else here. Since we actually are doing this, let's see. This is probably like the road. Okay. So let's make this grass. Okay, I want to make this area, make that look like that, and okay. Right, so that needs to have a bridge. So let's go over here. Let's see if we have a bridge or something that we can put over there. I'm sure they have. Nah, we need a bridge. Something that's like a okay, something like that, I guess. Ain't anything too fancy. It isn't anything too fancy, but like at least it give it at least some sort of and I think there was a way to actually make this so that it snapped onto there, but
charge complete.
like they made it so, and since you did that, and it would snap on. That's not really what I want to do. But let's put the thing right there. So, you know, that's a little bit better. Let's make this cave a bit more rocky. Okay, that layer is for making monsters, and we probably do that, but they didn't really like go into it too much. So, oh, here we go. That's even better. That's a lot better. And so we will right. All right. We're gonna make that look. We're gonna make that look. I wonder if there's a way to make it like more mountains, other than what that looks like, because like that looks kind of shady. Maybe we can make. Make this area a bit more. Yeah, okay, I know. I like to put that, like, I'd like to put, like, that so that actually looks like a frickin' mountain. Like, or it looks like a frickin' cave that you have to enter into the mountain. But anyway, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better than just simply going from one place to the next and like not having like anything there to frickin' operate it and shit. Or excuse me, not operate it, but just to go from one place to another and not have a road or anything like that connecting anything. Like now we have it. Now we actually have a sort of like a place to go. So anyway, I'm going to go to normal town again. I think I'm going to put the player's starting position back over here, but they'll probably tell me to take it somewhere else. So anyway, let's see, let's do another tutorial. Okay, we did the shop. Okay. So we don't want to do another event creation. We will do, I'll do that. Okay. During a tutorial, if you execute a command other than the one the tutorial indicates, you can go to the help stop tutorial to stop the current tutorial and start over. Do we have the product we finished from stuff? Yes. We will load the product because that's what we do. And okay, product load. Now we will start the tutorial. Next, we will take several steps and using event commands, create a somewhat elaborate setup. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. In this step, we're going to make a notice board in the town. Select normal town from the map tree. We'll place the notice board on the first crossroad in front of the town entrance. That would be 1814. Okay, double click the coordinates. I'll put notice board Okay. Next is the event name. Okay, double click the image. We'll go to tile set B. Double click the tile with a notice board. Why would we pick that? Okay. Alright, this way you can also set tiles on... Okay, this way we can also set tiles on the layers above the image event. B through E, right? Set the priority to same as characters. That's where we're gonna, right? Because we want it to be on their level. It's not below them. It's not above them. It's where they are. So it's on their level, basically. That's what that really means. We'll set up the content. Double click the first line. First, we want to determine which way the character is facing when they investigate the board. Click conditional branch. Okay. What we want to know for facing or branching is which way the player is facing. Click tab 3. Check off character. Make sure that the player is facing down. Down? Why? Don't you want them to face up? Okay, check off create else branch. Click OK. Since you can't read a notice board from the back, okay, we'll set it up so that it can be read when the player is facing down. But it will read in all other cases. Double click the line under else. Show text. Someone get rid of the monsters in the eastern cave. The monsters in the Eastern Cave have been attacking American Caribbeans and citizens. They have also been known to cause Zets. We need someone to go there and defeat them. Yeah. Oh my god. The cause Zets. We need someone to go there and defeat them. Okay. As a control character, it will instantly display all the lines of text of the line. This is appropriate for the text display on the notice board. Click say K to select the text. Alright. Okay. So we need to actually do that. It's basically, it's basically that and that. Now that doesn't actually show, so going over like by one won't actually do anything. So preview. But we can so just to make sure, display the remaining text all at once. Same line all at once. Okay. So okay. Next we'll enter the text for when the notice board is read from behind. Double click the line if player is facing down. So text. Try as you might. You try as you might. You can't read what the board says from behind. From behind. Maybe try going around. Try as you might. You can't read what the. Oh right. So we're gonna do that again. Try as you might, you can't read what the board says from behind. Maybe try going around. Okay. Click OK. We're done. Now we're done creating the news board event. Click OK to set the event. Now let's run this. And read the notice board from top, sides, and bottom. Wow. Here we are again. Haven't got enough gold in your pockets now, you greedy man. So we're gonna go do this real fast. Try as you might. You can't read what the board says from behind. Maybe try going around. Notice the monsters in the Eastern Cave have been attacking the merchant caravan, caravans and citizens. They also been known to cause Zets. We need someone to go there and defeat them. Hello, my darling Reed. Can you do us all a favor and kill those nasty monsters inside the cave? Okay, they're giving me Zets. I appreciate it, Reed. Alright, so when you're done, there will be a short explanation. We set up a notice board as the event image, but you cannot place the notice board on the map and then place an event with no image above that as well. Okay, we set up a notice board as the event image, but you can place the notice board on the map and then place an event with no image above that as well. A notice board event has various applications. That's the end of explanation of step 9. Yeah, well, you know what? That's only if the player is facing down. You know what? That should be the other way around. If the player is facing up, then you would get that. Else, none bottom. So they did that wrong because okay, you can actually read it from the side, but you can't read it from the side. So you try as you might, you can't read what the board says. Maybe try facing the front or something like that. Yeah, because if you change that to if you change that to be like when the player is facing up, then you get that message. If the player is facing a different way, then you can't. Then you get the notice of it. Well, you can't do that. You can't actually read it. And also, I hate to say it, but that's not really a really good That's not really a good notice board, honestly. Like what I would do is I would I put like something on top over top of it. Like maybe a piece of paper or something. Like this notice board has like something different on it. You know. So, but that's the end of that tutorial. So it's getting kind of late though too, but we're gonna try to finish this up a bit. So last game. Let's see if we have to do a last thing. All right. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to show you. So when the player is facing think that's actually pretty poor. Alright, I'm gonna actually copy that. I'm gonna put that here. Alright. And I'm gonna copy this and edit. Copy. I'll put that here. I'm only doing this to actually just move this around, because if I delete it, then well, I could delete it, but then like I would move things around. I feel like if I wanted to cut and paste and cut that over there and paste that, then I would have to at least have one thing. So okay. So what we're gonna do is edit. If the player is facing up, that's what we're gonna do. And edit. Now non-window bottom. Okay. So let's cut this out. Okay, so if the player is facing up, the monsters in the Eastern Cave have been attacking. You've also been known to call Zets. We need to go there and defeat. We need someone to go there and defeat them. All right. So what we're going to do that we're going to cut this out, and we're going to say this. Copy. That's going to go there. Paste. All right. So then we're going to cut this, and we're going to cut this. Okay, so the player is facing up. Notice the monsters in the cave. So, and if else, what's going to happen if the player is facing another way? Tries you can't read the board. Can't read what the board says from here. From here. Maybe try standing in front of it. Maybe you should try standing in front of it. Okay. So I bet you that'll work. So let's save it. Let's play test it. And I bet you this will work a lot better than what we had before. So I'll go over here. Try as you might, you can't read what the board says from here. Maybe you should try standing in front of it. Try as you might, you can't read what the board says from here. Maybe you should try standing in front of it. See? Notice, the monsters in the Eastern Cave have been attacking merchant caravans and citizens. They've also been known to call Zets. We need someone to go there and defeat them. Oh, there you go. So, alright, so we're gonna go hit F4, and we're gonna close this out. And there's also one thing I'm gonna do, because I really do not like that image. I'm gonna edit that image. We're gonna change it to that. I'm gonna change it to that, but I don't like it being like that, cause like, but I mean, I'd rather have like a piece of paper or something on there. So, but yeah, we tries and might can't see it, so you go where you need to look at it. And we can also put like an event here that says this way, go this way to the inn, that way to the weapon shop, that way to the. I guess they have item shops here. An armor shop or something. Who knows? I don't know. But that's definitely a lot better. So we're gonna save it here. Game, tools, and do one more. I'm gonna do another tutorial. This one's going to be event application, moving rock. Okay. Do we have project steps for step 9? Yes. Go to load the project. Yes, indeed. Go to game. That's what we do. Let product loaded. Start the tutorial. Okay, this time we're going to create a dungeon setup. Rocks that move when pushed. Click the stone cave from the tree view. Okay, the stones you push to move will be placed in passive tree tiles and width a bit above the entrance. Okay. The coordinates will be 21, 21. After creating the event, we'll copy it to the coordinates of left and right. 21, 21. $21. Okay, here. So we're gonna put it here. We'll create the event. Double click 2121. Okay. We're gonna call this moving rock. Okay. Which we did. We're gonna double click the image. We're gonna scroll to the list and click other. Other one. Among the rocks are the with upper halves, click the uppermost facing down, one in the middle. Click OK to select the image. Check off direction fix. Check the box direction fix. Set the trigger to player touch. Okay. Next, we'll set up the content. Double click the first line. Click the page 2 tab. Select movement route. Set the target for this to this event. We will now set up the rock movement. So we're gonna make this event. Alright. Set the direction route as follows. Direction fix off. Okay. So direction fix is off. Move away from the player. Move away from the player. Direction fix on. Okay. Check off skip if cannot move. Otherwise, if the rock can't be moved, because of an obstacle, it'll freeze. that was already checked off. Check off. Right. Remove the check from wait for completion so that the next movement event will run concurrently. Skip if cannot move. Skip any command that would move a character into an impassable location. Okay. Click OK to set the movement. Next, set up a player movement. Double click the next line. Select movement route. Make sure the target is a player, which it is. Change speed. Alright, so we're going to change speed. 3. Okay. We're going to take 1 step forward. I'm going to change speed again. Change speed again. 2, 4. Next. The player movement speed is usually 4. During the time the rock is moving, it will be the speed of the rock. Check off skip if cannot move. Leave the check on for wait for completion. This is so the event waits for both the rock and player movements to finish. Click OK to set player movement. Now click OK to set the event. We'll copy the completed rock event to the left and right. Click the completed rock. Right-click the rock and say and select copy. Click on 2021 and select paste. Go on 2221 and select paste. Now 3 rocks have been placed. In order to playtest, make sure the player starting position is near the entrance. Place the player below the rock on 21, 22. Right. Select Save Project. Start playtest. Alright, I'm not really uncertain if this is actually going to work because I actually think I had to put that check that on, but we'll see. Huh. Okay. I think I know what that's saying. Once we're done with the playtest, there will be short explanation. Yeah, well, I'm gonna change that. To skip if cannot move. And I'm gonna hit this to edit. Because this is gonna be the same. This is be copied. So I think that's what it's saying. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what it meant. It meant that you can't move it if it goes up against an obstacle. So we'll do this again. We'll see if this works. So 2, 3, nope. Now we can't move it. Now it won't move. And that moves, that moves, that moves. Let's see if we can move this. Yep. Okay, so now we can't move it, and it won't move. Great, awesome. That is what we really wanted to do. So, came in. Alright, once we're done with the playtest, there will be a short explanation. Right. Did the rocks move properly? If it didn't go, well, let's do the step over again. Well, let's try thinking about why they moved. Well then, nicely done. Well, the tutorial has been completed. Where's the explanation? You just said there's gonna be a short explanation, and then there was nothing. I don't know what the hell that's about. Do you know what that's about? I don't know what that's about. This will be the last tutorial of the night because one, it's getting late. Excuse me. One, it's getting late, and two, my dad will probably be wondering why the hell I'm talking to myself up here. And he probably wants to go to bed. But I do actually want to do this. So we're going to start the tutorial for this one. Okay, during a tutorial, if you execute a command other than edit projects for step 10. Yes. Loading the product. Yes. We are loading the product. Product loaded. Now start the tutorial. In step 11, we're going to make a setup that opens a door when a lever is operated. Place the door at a corner. At a corner 3015. Near the switch at 2860. What? Okay. Place the door at a corner 3015. Okay. We'll place this foot first. Double click the coordinates at 2860. Okay. Door. It usually tells us to go to a map first before we do anything. So it's telling us to go to switch 1. Click the image in the middle of the top row, allows further from the left. Click OK to set the image. Corrects the direction fix. Check off the box. That's what's telling me. Should there's that term is really annoying. All right, we'll set up the content. Click. Content will be the door opening operation. Double click it the first time. Make sure the tab. Make sure you're on the page 1 tab. Yeah. Control switches. Click the switch number. We'll be handling the second switch here. Click on 2 from the list. Click on name. Dungeon. Door. Okay. Click OK, and it will be set. Make sure that the switch is set to single. Okay, and set the single to dungeon door, and that the operation is set to on, and click OK. Okay, next we'll set the noise when the door opens. Double click the next line. Go to page 2. Play sound effect. Scroll along to find door 1. Click OK to set the sound effect. Now we're done with the setup for page 1. Click page event, create page event on create page 2. Now we set up page 2. We'll set up page 2. Click switch in the condition. We'll change the switch number. Click the switch number. Okay, we'll do dungeon door. Make sure number 2 is selected and press OK, which it is. Double click the image. Scroll to the bottom of the list and click switch 1. Click at the middle in the 3rd row of the levels. Okay. Click OK to set the image. Just like a page 1, check off direction fix. Check the box direction fix. Click now exit the content input. The content will be the door closing operation. Double click the first line. Make sure you're on page 2 tab, which I am. Click gather followers. Gather followers is a command that will gather the party members to the leader. We'll execute this to prevent party members from getting trapped in the door that appears. Okay, double click the next line. Play sound effect. Find door 1. Okay, and click OK and it'll be set. Double click the next line. Go to page 1. Click control switches. Click the switch number. It's on, okay, there it is. Make sure it's selected and press OK. Click off in operation. Make sure that the switch is set to single and the operation is off and click OK. Okay, now the on and off switch is complete. Play sound effect and control switch are in reverse order, but the order doesn't matter for this. Press OK to select it and set the event. Now we'll make the door. Find the coordinates 30, 15. That wasn't what it told me before. Okay. I did find it. Double click 3015. Okay. Enter global operated door. Okay, lover. Operated. Operated door. Door. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to door one from the list. Select the middle door from the top row of the group furthest to the top of the left. Click OK and set the image. Check direction fix all. Check off direction fix. Check the box direction fix. Double click first line of contents. Show text. You cannot pass. You cannot pass. You cannot pass. Okay. Alright, now we're done with setup for page 1. With new. Okay, now we're set up with page 1. With new event page, create page 2. Alright, this will be the open door. Check off switch and condition. Click the switch number. Make sure O2 is and put OK. That's all we need to do for page 2 setup. This is because there was nothing there. This is a nothing state. It has disappeared. Click OK to set the event. Right click and the create event and select copy. Select the coordinates 13, 15, 3 and select paste. Now preparation is complete. Save the project. Run a playtest. Pull the lever and check that the door opens and closes. Well, I guess we will find out. Won't we? We'll find out, won't we? So first we need to roll this around. And there we go. It opens. Then it closes. You cannot pass! I would put like I would like put something there, like maybe like I would. Okay, I'm just having way too much fun with it. Ah, boy. Actually, you know what? That is actually handy. Because, like, if, my characters are like that, they will run into the, they will run into problems. Alright, well, it does work, so, game end, title. Alright. Please do challenge yourself to even more complex events. The tutorial has been completed. Alright. So, yeah, it has a lot of cool stuff. Let me save it real fast. And think I'll be finished with this today. Be done with it today. Probably yes. Probably done with it. What is my takeaway from this? Well, it was pretty interesting so far. The tours helped a little bit. Have helped a bit, doing some less complicated stuff and all, but you can go into those event creations and see how they operate, or how they do things. Is a way to actually see how they do the code and how things work. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. So, but yeah, that's a lot of shit to do during one day. But we did quite a bit of it today. So I think I'll be finished today. Thank you for joining me. This has been Omni024, Omni Productions, coming live to you to bring you the tutorials of RPG Maker MZ. Let's see what's the next tutorials. Okay, so we'll be doing some database basics and stuff. So that stuff right there is basically like grunt work, like things behind the scenes where you don't really see much of it, but like it's like a lot of math and stuff and things, and I mean, even then, like what do you do, like that type of stuff. There's a lot of information and stuff in there, but those do help because like you can create a lot of things in that database, and it's very helpful. But they don't have things for creating maps or doing the character creation screen or things like that. That's just extra padding, I guess. But yeah, the rock stuff was pretty cool. But we did a lot of stuff. Switches and conditional branching. We covered that today. We created a trigger and cell switch. We created a shop and other stuff like that. So we'll do database basics tomorrow. Do some healing floors, symbol encounters. I have no idea what symbol encounters is. Enemy character wall settings. Creating an ending. Editing the title screen. Well. I think we also need to figure out things like I think we need to figure out things like what kind of bosses we might have in here and stuff. Let me see. There is a way to see what these are about. Troops. Okay. Just so you know. And, ooh yeah, they have battle events too. That happens when you're like, I'm gonna kick her ass or something. That happens when you first fight them, then, or you can do like a stuff spin battle. Okay. I'd do that for like bosses and stuff. I'll like create like a little event or something where they'll talk and stuff. But you know what I really don't like? I really can't stand, and I really can't stand RPGs that do this. I really can't stand what I just did there. Is the front view. Like, the characters are like not on the screen, and they do it like that, and I cannot stand that whatsoever. That to me, if you're not actually showing the characters on the screen, then it looks kind of cheesy. It's always kind of cheesy. This is just me, but yeah. I guess I could make. I think there's a way. Battle system. Active. Okay. Side view. That's what I want. So now. That was a lot better. Yep, I'm gonna actually go back there and change it to front view just in case the tutorial wants me to be something else, but that's what I will do. Okay, allow display TP and window. One of the things I'd like to do, I don't even know if they show it. Maybe it's in a plugin or something. Okay, so that talks about what sounds are there, and what else. Do they actually go into that right there? Let's see. Database basics, damaging floors, healing and saving, symbol encounters, creating ending, creating title screen. Oh. Well, they don't talk about how to put music in your maps, that's for sure. So that would be a very boring tutorial. I guess I'll do healing and saving in that crystal up there. Damaging floors, yeah. Healing and saving. I don't mind that either. Enemy character, boss settings. Create ending. If I was going to go in here, I would definitely have enemy characters running around or something like that. I don't really like the I really like the other random encounters in games. But I like more along the lines of all the characters that you encounter into them. However, that does make the game easier for some people, but I think really that you should do it that way. Or I think really, I don't know. Like having random encounters helps you somewhat. It doesn't let people just blaze through your game or blaze through the game. And at the same time, it can be kind of annoying. And people need to grind sometimes to get to higher levels and stuff. So because of that, it's be necessary. They don't even go into that. Like you go into the field map, okay, and let's say this map is say you have one, all this units one. Tire zone is one. I think you can have over 255 enemy encounters. at least that as much. I don't know if you can have any more. But let's do that. Alright. Now, go to database. Troops. Okay. Now there's a way. There's a way to set it up so that now, because of that zone, I think there's a way. Not really sure how to do it yet. Alright, well that we're not going to turn that. And yeah, we're not going to mess around with that either. Okay. Battle. Change counter. That's not it. Enemy appear. No. Alright, that's a plugin. Man, that's scripts and plugins. So that's really advanced stuff. Change parallax. No. I'm really trying to figure out how to set up random battles. Didn't really tell you that either. And if they did, then I don't. If they do tell you that, then that's fine. But if they don't tell you that, oh, yeah. I think they might be in troops though. Okay. Alright. Enemies, troops. Alright. Damn, how do you do it? I'm trying to remember how you do it. Control, layer 1. 2. Layer 3. Layer 4. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure it's in the database. I'm sure it has something to do with this. And alright, so here's the deal, is that troops are actually and they can actually be placed like in different parts of the map. So that's cool. So if for instance the side view you want to make them so that they were like that and that, and they will be attacking them from there. But also like database, where do you use that? What? Where does that go? You know, that's not where that goes. That's not where that goes. That's just skills and items. Weapons, armors, enemies. Enemies and troops. And I think that is... I think it's in here somewhere. But I just don't know where. It doesn't say though. Doesn't say. Maybe it's in Tulsa too. No. Okay, I'll change it. Say no. Actually, I say yes. because we are doing database stuff and I cannot figure out how to make those. Okay, we're going to do tile sets. Terrain tag. Alright, that tells you what a ladder is. That's a lot. There's a lot of stuff in here that you have to like know and learn and do. And one of the things I am trying to do is make random encounters on the world map, and I can't do it because I don't remember how to freaking make it so that number one has troops, the troops that you fight, and I don't know how to actually set that up, because that is the thing. That's how you do it. It's how you make random encounters, but that I don't see that's how you do it, but I don't understand how you understand how you put the troops in those squares, unless there's a way to actually identify where that is. How did I do it? I'm gonna exit out of this. I'm gonna do MB. And maybe I'll remember there. Alright. That's what we're talking about, the ads that appear on here. Yeah, okay. What? Tools, database. Troops. Okay. Bandit group. Bandit group 2. Okay. Still don't know how I set them up. Oh, you know how I did it? I understand how I did it now. I know what I did. Yep, that's what we have to do. I have to go back in here. Okay, so what we do, go to field map, go to edit, go to edit. All right. So this is what we do. We put the troops here. Put the troops here. Edit. Goblin 2. Okay, and we specify by region ID. So 1. So we specify by region ID. So that's 1. So but since that is here, since we're gonna put those here, and then we'll do new entire map. We'll do Crow entire map, and alright, so that's what we'll do. No. Alright, so we'll do that. Counter steps. Let's put 20. 15. Tile set overworld. Field map. Parallax background. Okay, now we're gonna auto play a BGM. We're gonna make that. Okay. So let's save it. Yes. Alright, let's play test it. Now let's go here. See, I bet you they didn't explain that, did they? So now we have, now there are enemies that we can fight on the map, on the world map. Which is helpful, you know. I think I'm gonna make a dungeon crawler game. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, I guess we'll see, huh? Anyway, I think I am done for the day. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to be finished with it today. So thank you for joining me. It's been a very nice day. Well, it's been a nice half a day for me. The other half hasn't been all that great. I don't even want to get started with it. It's just too stupid to even think about it. So I'm gonna go, but thank you for joining me. I'm going to package this off, send it to RPG Maker, and yeah. Well, like I said, have a nice day, night. Oh, Final Fantasy 2, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know I've been getting involved heavily in this. We will actually get back to it very soon. Maybe even tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. And tomorrow is not good. Maybe Saturday I'll get back to it and start doing that. But we still need to get through these tutorials. I'm going to make this game just a little bit better. You know, obviously we're not going to be doing too much of it. But you know, it is what it is. So I shall see you all later, once again, and you have a nice day. Peace out, guys. Peace out.